Hey everybody, one of Wisdom here. It's close to 3 something in the morning here on Wednesday the 19th of June 2013. Just recorded actually what's going to be Castaways, Newlanders. That video is live on YouTube. The polls are now live on the blog, oneofwisdom.com. Definitely be sure to vote there. You can catch the video, see all the recaps there. Every time I start working on like some of the exclusive E3 content, stuff pops up, and that was the case tonight. I'm actually planning on reading the transcript of like our behind closed doors deal with the Activision brass from E3. Basically make a video out of that, put it with the blog post. I know a lot of people prefer videos over the post. That's been on the agenda for a while. What's taking precedence now is a big couple of promotions I need to get out of the way. First off, Toys R Us, I believe through the 29th of this month. Essentially 10 days for you. I think that's a Saturday, more than likely, maybe a Sunday. Don't hold me to that, but the 29th of June, you can pre-order Swap Force, essentially reserve your copy of the starter pack for $1. That works for pretty much any iteration, Wii U, 3DS, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever you want. Reserve it for $1. You get, of course, the LightCore Hex. Everybody's known about that one. Toys R Us has that poster. I don't know the size on it. It's kind of neat. But now they have tossed, I think you get the poster now as well. Don't hold me to that one. I believe that's what I've been told. But when you pick up your copy, you'll get LightCore Hex. If you don't get the poster now, you'll get it when you pick up your copy. And pay in full, of course. And then the third one, and what's news to me, is they're tossing in free any single character. They show Giants, Skylander Giants, that is, Series 2 Spyro and Series 2 Lightning Rod. Whether, again, that's probably going to be when you pick up your copy. I don't know if it would apply to Swap Force. I don't know if there's a price point. I.e., you can have a Giant, you can have a LightCore character, you could have, if it's applicable, a Swap Force character. If there was an asterisk there, I did not see it, but nonetheless, I mean, you could essentially get something free. If they give you a Giant single-pack character, like we'll just say Lightning Rod, since he was in the ad, I don't know why they wouldn't give you a core Swap Force character unless there's been like a price drop at that point in time. And again, that is available at Toys R Us through the 29th. I wanted to get that out there, but more importantly, I need to get this one out here because it's been rumored for a little while. We got solid information. I've got the mini here. We're looking at oneofwisdom.com. I've got the little ad up from Toys R Us. If you don't have a Toys R Us near you and that interests you, you still get LightCore Hex, but you don't get the other things, the poster, which that doesn't really make sense. You don't get the poster and you don't get the free character, but you get free shipping. What's stupid about that, I think they do that anyway. Over a certain amount, which I think maybe 75, which is what the starter packs are going to run. Who knows. What's really interesting, though, is GameStop. It's right here. It's their Skylander Day. It's going to be this Saturday, the 22nd. You can see Washbuckler and LightCore Hex. However, what this says, we'll see if we can make it bigger. You can't really read that. Just take my word for it. This is a big deal. We've actually got it set up. If you pre-order at GameStop, I think your minimum deposit's like $5. But again, you can get any iteration: 3DS, Wii U, 360, PlayStation 4. You get the LightCore Hex. They're claiming that the first 25 people through the door will receive a poster. I don't know if it's identical to the Toys R Us one that they claimed was exclusive. It could be neater, it could be lame, it could be great, I don't know. I'll try to get some information for you. They're not tossing in a free, character like Toys R Us, but, and this is a big deal, they're claiming that they're going to have limited quantities of Scarlet Ninjini, which I know some people would prefer it was a Ninjini, but they claim she'll be there in limited quantities, and they are claiming that they're going to have limited quantities of the GameStop exclusive. That's exactly how they worded it. You can check the blog. Polar Whirlwind. Polar Whirlwind, as you know, has yet to hit the U.S. The people selling them online, the people that have her now, they've got them from overseas. Again, on the packaging, if you pay attention to the listings, instead of having this simple, kind of J design, it'll have the 2 pegs. That's just how they do it overseas, apparently, on their racking system. They worded it again, GameStop exclusive. I had personally thought Scarlet Ninjini would be a GameStop exclusive. Obviously, that was wrong. At least I was correct that there could be another GameStop exclusive. It's unknown right now if it's going to be a timed exclusive. It'll be possibly a true exclusive, kind of like Royal Double Trouble in the Battleground starter pack. Or the Golden Dragon Fire Cannon, etc. But the way they do word it is GameStop exclusive, for better or worse. That's going to mean she would only be available there. Even if it is just timed, that would mean that Polar Whirlwind is coming and she's going to be available there. GameStop, you'll want to check back there. I will say this, again, I'm fairly close, especially compared to most of you in the country, to the distribution center. I was in Monday because my schedule's off really bad from the E3 experience, trying to kind of get reacclimated to the regular world here. But I was in Monday, visited for a long time, talked to them, showed them some pictures. I actually reserved a 3DS copy, just in case, I wanted to get on the 3DS exclusive character again. Plus, I know some really cool stuff about the 3DS version, which I've yet to get to tell you. Stay tuned for that. But I specifically brought up Polar because it had been rumored she was going to hit, and they didn't know anything about her at the time. That said, that same Monday, people a little farther south and me, closer to the distribution center, actually A, saw her, and B, a few people were able to purchase her. Again, some stores read corporate emails, some stores don't. But apparently, I think a few people tried to get her to the register and were rejected. And then at some stores, she rang up just fine. I will say this, I did find her online at GameStop. Obviously not in stock, but the price point was $10.99, basically $1 more than a regular character, $1 less than LightCore. So that is interesting. I will try, maybe if I can, catch one of the, employees I'm familiar with tomorrow, maybe I can get some clarification or something for you. The other big news item, had a blog reader point this out to me. Apparently, it was either California or around Vegas. Somebody went into Walmart and they found Series 2 Drobot, not making this up. Still no LightCore Hex in the U.S. that I'm aware of, but Series 2 Drobot, that's basically the last regular character we need. People can finally have his WoW Pow, which is supposed to be awesome. No W Drums was real excited about that when we were in LA. But that's a lot of big news here. That's why, in addition to the blog post, I decided to make this video. I know some of you, are more inclined to see a video as opposed to skim the blog. That said, you should be in the habit of checking the blog periodically. A lot of the times, if I don't have time for a video or the power goes down, something along those lines, the internet's actually been pretty good since we got it fixed, minus like 2 or 3 instances right there in the immediate aftermath. That's been a pleasant surprise. But bottom line, sometimes I can get stuff up on the blog before I have time to make a video and get it up. Of course, I try to keep you posting on Twitter, basically direct link to the blog, etc. That to me was pretty dadgum big news in terms of giants, and I wanted to get that out there. That's essentially LightCore Hex. Again, she should be available, outside of the pre-order. We don't know that for sure. If she is, could it come before? Yes. Could it come sometime after Swap Force is out and established? Yeah. And what quantities? Who knows? Could she only be available with the pre-order? There is that chance. We just do not know at this point in time. So she's available pretty much anywhere: Amazon, Walmart, Target, GameStop, Toys R Us, of course. That's your best bet to get her. just go ahead and reserve a copy of the game. If she does come out ahead of time, I mean, you can always cancel your pre-order, I guess, you know, or see if there's going to be a better deal, or maybe like a glow-in-the-dark Walmart type situation that pops up like a day before release. It's kind of like what we saw this past year. So LightCore Hex is big news. The Polar Whirlwind deal is huge, particularly if she turns out to be a GameStop exclusive. The folks at EB Games, again, you know, like everywhere but America, GameStop, they get Polar instead of LightCore Hex. That actually kind of ties in with the potential logic. I mean, maybe not directly to Europe, but maybe like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, who knows. And then, of course, Series 2 Drobot, if he's at Walmart, he should be hitting other stores. You want to keep your eyes out for that. Again, it's been a while since we've had like a big rush since Scarlet Ninjini, essentially. And this is quite the bombshell. Polar Whirlwind, Series 2 Drobot, and of course LightCore Hex, we knew that. But again, Toys R Us, if you pre-order until the 29th, you get the poster, LightCore Hex, and a free character. How they're going to structure that, I don't know. But I mean, it is free, even if you have to get something you've already got. I mean, it's free, so, you know, take solstice there. GameStop, this Saturday, it's Skylander Day. I think they call it like the Ultimate Skylanders Festival, something along those lines. First 25 get a poster. Limited quantities of both Scarlet, which you can see back there, and Polar Whirlwind. Both, I guess, could potentially have Series 2 Drobot. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. Again, if Walmart has them, we've got to expect he'll be showing up elsewhere, other outlets. I'll be monitoring that all week on my lunch break now. Other big deal at GameStop, this is only up for their Power Up reward members, but there's some promotion. You can win like all kinds of crud, like 2 repos, 2 core Skylanders, 2 giants, 2 LightCore, travel to probably some Power A stuff. I've got that up on the blog. I won't read it to you. I'll let you check that out. But again, you do have to be a Power Up member. There's probably some stipulation there too. And I think the giant starter packs are on for $39-ish. Battle packs are going for $9.99. That's a huge deal. If you're one of those people that thought like the concept of getting the 2 characters and the arena unlock was stupid, $9.99, you can't argue with that. You know, you get the 2 characters and the, you know, location piece you didn't want, essentially magic item. I think if you spend a certain amount or get the starter pack or buy any character, I don't remember exactly, I'm pretty tired, you get a free sidekick too. Essentially, GameStop this Saturday is going to be awesome. Judge it by your local store. You'll probably know the crowd better than me. If it's something you're interested in, you probably want to go early. I think it only runs until 2 p.m. That said, I'm sure if your local store had posters left over or something, they're not going to like deny you at 2:45. But different strokes for different folks. Some stores are real cool. Some of them can kind of be nitpicky. Really depends on the employees and management. But Skylander Saturday at GameStop, the 22nd. That does tell me now, doing the math in my head, the 29th cutoff date for Toys R Us will be a Saturday as well. Could there be better promotions that come along? Absolutely, but right now those are both pretty dadgum impressive. Plus, even if you just want to check things out, you might come across Series 2 Drobot. And like I said, I will try to put a call in tomorrow, see if I can catch somebody, maybe get a heads up on everything going down. Polar Whirlwind would be nice to land and not have a headache time with. So that's it. I wanted to get the video made. Again, I did this just for those of you that might not be on the blog. If that's the case, you should really be there, because we have Castaways versus Castaways and Newlanders versus Newlanders going down. Polls are on the right hand side of the blog, just below Twitter feed. Check those out. Again, I'm really tired. I think I conveyed that for you. Again, top of the video description there will be a blog link. Just click that. You can see the ads yourself. I went ahead and screen capped them for you. So definitely check that out if you have not pre-ordered Swap Force already. These are some pretty good deals. But I'll try to investigate it more for you. If I learn anything new, I'll simply update the blog post. As always, thanks for watching. You can follow along with me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. If you like what you see on the channel, be sure to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, we will catch you later. Of course, that's where Chase McCain was in the previous video. Didn't get a chance to move him, so that's kind of our special ending here, if you will. But again, Saturday the 22nd at GameStop, great deals. And if you missed that, through the 29th, Toys R Us has a pretty nice promotion as well. So any updates, they'll be on the blog. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back. Hopefully, I'll finally get into some of the really cool E3 stuff for you. So stay tuned for that, and we will catch you later.